This is the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. We have assembled the world's finest sports and trivia dorks to prove once and for all that we are just as bad at this as we were at sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Sports trivia for those of us who rode the pine. This is episode 318, and it's an all-Benchwarmer affair, pitting the team of Scott and Marcus against the team of Eric Eade and David Lux. I'm Taco, I'm your host, and if you can't tell already, my voice is very tired, so I am hosting it as if I were working for NPR. We'll go age before beauty, so D-Lux, how are you?
I'm good, and I was just about to comment that you sounded remarkably NPR this evening. It sounds good. I'm settling into a different mode. I'm not used to hearing this voice read off sports trivia. So, yeah, I'm excited to be pairing with Eade tonight. This is the second time ever, maybe? And I told Eade he could pick the team name without telling me first. So, Eade, let's hear it.
Well, I need to tell people two things. One, the Beer Olympics are this weekend, so wish me luck. It's very nerve-wracking for myself, but yeah, I love it. And anybody, come to Buffalo around this time every year, and you can participate in the Beer Olympics. It's a great time.
I'm RSVPing right now.
Done. You will trust me. My friend Pete runs it. It's invite only, so you have to have a key, and I will give you the key. I'm in. Also, so recently, my wife has turned into a concert goer. I was never really a big concert person, but I am slowly becoming that. So she randomly said, "Hey, do you want to go see Collective Soul, Our Lady Peace, and Live?" And I said, "No." And then she said, "Well, we have tickets." I'm like, "Oh." So that we went, and I've never seen such a 180 from a lead singer from when I remember them in the 90s to what they are now. The lead singer of Collective Soul used to be like this long-haired grungy guy, just like walking through the woods, just angry. And then now he's like, I have money and I have a scarf and a cowboy hat. It's weird. He's very into himself. And halfway through their set, my wife turns and looks at me, "What's on his face?" And I'm like, he has a lot of glitter on his face. So he's not what I remembered him. Overall, the concert was great. And I have Nelly and Ja Rule tickets tomorrow, which I'm probably not using. Anyway, sure. So with all that said, David and I, like he said, never team up, but we did meet once. We met in person one time, and I watched this man eat a fish hot dog, and I will never forget it. Oh, no. So our team name today is a meaty fish hot dog.
Oh, God.
And Scott and Marcus, how are you, and what is your team name?
Good God.
I'll go first. I actually heard, Eade, that Our Lady Peace just recently restarted performing the Chris Benoit theme song that they had like banished that they haven't sung in 18 years. Since
I have a video of it.
His death. Yeah.
I
literally saw that they like
send it to me.
Yeah, they've started performing that again. So it's cool that you saw that. I'm good. We're recording this on one of my favorite days of the years. Of course, the MLB trade deadline. There's been a lot of moves. Just want to let everyone know I work very diligently up against the clock to try to make a straight up 1-for-1 swap, David Lux for Adam Spees. David was going to go to Throwback Trivia Takedown, where I honestly think he'd probably be a better fit than he is here. And we were going to get Adam. Well, they were going to move their questions to the 1910s, 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s. So you'd be a terrific question writer for that. Deal fell through, unfortunately. Still working on some deals under the gun, some waiver wire stuff to get rid of David. Looking into like Kells from Brain Ladle, Ben Young, Neil Fisher, whoever we can get for David. Unfortunately, the market is pretty dry. So we might just end up with like cash considerations and a player to be named later. So just wanted to let everyone know that. Other than that, I'm good. I'll throw it over to Marcus.
Hello. If you want to hear, I just got back from Comic-Con. If you want to hear how that went, subscribe to the Patreon and I'll tell you all about it on the bonus episode that will be dropping at some point. Trade deadline day was important because my Seattle Mariners actually did stuff, even though they traded for somebody that they already had and salary dumped. Jerry DiPoto did things that he's never done, which is trade for rentals. Team control gets him hard. I know that for a fact. He traded for rentals, didn't give up any of his precious prospects, and this is about as all in as it's going to get. So I'm riding high. Good vibes only, as Gino Suarez likes to say. And so hopefully this doesn't age poorly and we miss the wild card by a game. So Scott and I are teaming up. We love teaming up together. Usually our team names are of biracial nature. But tonight we are honoring a forgotten tag team that we don't want people to forget. And we are going to be, I don't know, Taco can decide if we want to be just Lowdown or D-Lo and Chaz. But that's what we're doing tonight because you're looking at the real deal now.
All right, so we've got D-Lo and Chaz against Meaty Fish Hot Dog. Totally normal things that are happening. We've got some teams. We need some rules. Dan, give us some rules, please.
The game will consist of 4 quarters of play, each with different trivia style. The styles of quarters 1 through 3 will change from show to show, and I will explain them as we go along. Like any good sporting event, we will have a halftime show after the second quarter with entertainment questions. And in the fourth quarter, our teams will wager from their points accumulated to see who are today's clipboard captains, to be honored like the true benchwarmers they are. All right, let's get this game underway.
The first quarter will be Sporting Haiku.
Sporting Haikus. For this quarter, there will be 4 questions in haiku form. Each question is worth 25 points.
Question number 1 in Sporting Haiku. Pop gets ejected. She takes over on the bench, now in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to check in.
D-Lo and Chaz have checked in, so Meaty Fish Hot Dog, talk it out.
So I know this is going to be great for you because I just remember that. Wait, is it Taco or is it Josh who always does women for their sporting haikus? But this is Becky Hammond. She was one of Pop's mentees, and now she coaches in Las Vegas. It's definitely Becky Hammond. We're okay. I guess you haven't gotten that far in your book yet, but
no, I tore that page out.
oh, right. I'm sure you did. I won't ask what you did with it. All right, we'll check in with Becky Hammond.
And D-Lo and Chaz, what you check in with?
I think Scott and I both had it right away. We are also going to check in with Becky Hammond.
Both teams are respectfully getting points.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully.
I wore that shirt at Comic-Con, by the way.
Respectfully.
Checking out
answer,
cosplay respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. Correct answer is Becky Hammond. Hammond became the first woman to serve as an NBA head coach on December 20th, 2020, when Greg Popovich was ejected. She also served as the Spurs Summer League head coach in 2015, leading them to a title.
I think it's kind of weird that she decided to go back to the W. It's probably better for that league, but I really feel like she was on the fast track to be the first woman head
100%.
coach.
I'm not sure she couldn't make the jump back, but I totally agree with you.
I think she can. It was just weird that I was like, I thought that was curious, but either way.
On to question 2 in Sporting Haiku. White Sox, Yanks, Dodgers. Then Marlins 2020. First female GM.
We'll check in.
D-Lo and Chaz have checked in. Meaty Fish Hot Dog, talk it out.
You get to this page in your book yet?
Her
name is
Kim something.
Yeah, it's a name that doesn't have any vowels. It's
The look of disgust on each face.
Coming from a person whose name is mostly vowels, I'm not on board with this.
Her name is Ing. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's NG. That's her last name. So it's Kim Ing.
Is it yeah. What is that on the periodic table?
I don't think NG is on the periodic table.
Oh, all right.
Go back and check. But it's Kim Ing.
And D-Lo and Chaz, what'd you check in with?
Oh my gosh, I am so happy that you said it, David, because I started with Kim-Na, and then I was like, no, it's, and then we both at the same time were like, we were both very distracted by Ming-Na Wen. And
when he said Kim-Na, my mind just went to Ming-Na Wen, and I was out for the rest of the question.
And oh my goodness, what a dime. Anyways. Yeah, but we ended up getting to Kim Ing because I knew it was NG, but I wasn't sure how to say it. So thank you, David. So we also checked in with Kim Ing.
And both teams are getting their points. Correct answer is Kim Ing, or on the periodic table, Kim neogermanium or
Oh.
something, maybe? I don't know. That's not real.
I don't think that was an element when I took chemistry.
No,
That's all.
it's not.
There weren't any elements when you took chemistry.
You were still discovering them all.
There was earth, fire,
air,
water,
fire, water,
ether.
and right, exactly.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Right.
No, it was Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, and Heart, I think.
All right. Yeah, it was Kim Ng, and Kim Ng is currently the commissioner of Athletes Unlimited Pro Softball.
Oh,
cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Question number 3 in Sporting Haiku. Hockey Hall of Fame, the first female inductee. Tony must be proud.
We can check in.
Cool.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog has checked in, so for the first time this episode, D'Lo and Chaz get to talk it out.
Ugh.
Oof. I didn't know there was a female in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
So, what's your joke about pizza?
Yeah, Tony Amonte.
Yeah, I say we check in with Amonte because
You think it's Amonte? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to suss out the clue. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
like,
all I'm going off of.
Whose last name is the Tiger? I was trying to figure out. Like, yeah. Then I went to Tony Stark.
I think we should check in with Almonte.
Amonte.
Yeah, and call.
I will always check in with Amonte, so that's what we're gonna do, Taco.
And Meaty Fish Hot Dog, what you check in with?
Tony is her older brother. I believe she also has another older brother named Don, who coached the Sabres. Tony actually coached the Avalanche as well. But this is Cami Granado, I believe.
One team is getting points. It is Cami Granado, kind of the first megastar of the women's hockey era. Won gold medals in the 90s. And yeah, first female inductee into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
And also sounds like a pizza place.
That's true.
In 2019, Granado became the first female pro scout in NHL history with Marcus's Seattle Kraken, and is currently the assistant GM for the Vancouver Canucks.
Kraken Trailblazers.
Yep. The final haiku in the first quarter. Super Bowl LV, the first female official. Linesman? No. Down judge.
We will check in.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog is checked in. Chaz and D'Lo and Chaz, talk it out.
Damn it! I don't know.
It's a normal ass name.
Yeah,
it's generic. It's
like it's like Sarah something.
Yes,
right, Sarah. I feel like
Thomas. Sarah Thomas.
Yeah,
that's it.
Cool.
Yep.
Let's do it. Checking in, Sarah Thomas.
And Meaty Fish Hot Dog.
It's Tony Granado's younger sister, Sarah Thomas.
Both teams getting points. It is Sarah Thomas. When she joined the league as the first female official, her position was called the head linesman, and they changed that because, gender. It's now the down judge or the line judge, depending on what level of football you play at. After the first quarter, we have the following scores. Meaty Fish Hot Dog with 100 and D'Lo and Chaz with 75.
We wanted to let you know that we are on Patreon if you'd be interested in supporting us financially. Your contributions will be used to help us cover the costs that it takes to bring you the high-quality sports trivia you have come to expect from us. There's also some great perks that come with the Patreon membership to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, including bonus episodes and Benchwarmers swag. You can find us at patreon.com/benchwarmerstp. Thanks.
That takes us to the second quarter, which will be 5-on-3.
5-on-3. For this quarter, there will be 3 categorized lists containing 5 items, where each item is worth 10 points. The teams will attempt to guess as many items as they can. However, if a team has an incorrect guess, they will receive 0 points for that list.
Question number 1 in 5-on-3. Please give me the 5 countries that have won FIFA's Women's World Cup.
We'll check in.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog has checked in. D'Lo and Chaz, talk it out.
I remember the Brandy Chastain thing. I was 10, so.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know we've won.
Right. We got one. Do we just do one so we don't lose points?
There's got to be. We've been on this podcast enough that we should be able to.
I don't know that we talk about women's soccer much. There's a Mia Hamm question once.
Once.
Yeah.
If I was gonna, okay, hold on. You said good soccer countries. The only thing I have is I think Germany is the women for Germany are very good.
Okay.
I would say I would be willing to guess that they've won.
I'm fine with that. Do we want to go
Okay.
2?
Sure.
Let's.
I'm
We'll
not doing anything else.
Yeah, we'll just go USA and Germany.
Sure.
All right, Taco, checking that in.
All right, and meaty fish hot dog with chicken.
Yeah. So first of all, Scott, you weren't quite 10. I remember that very clearly. You were about 9 and 11 months because it was July. So
Not when I saw it. We didn't have cable, David. We were poor. So by the time I saw it, it had already...
Yes, perfect. Okay. Well, there you go. I stand corrected. Okay. So I got pretty quickly to USA, Germany, Japan, and Spain, and then Ed threw in Norway, which was an early winner, and that's what we checked in with. USA, Germany, Japan, Norway, and Spain.
Both teams are getting their points. The United States won the inaugural Women's World Cup in 1981. Norway in 95. The U.S. got it again in 99. Germany went back-to-back in 2003 and 2007. Japan beat the U.S. in the championship match on penalty kicks in 2011. The U.S. won in 2015 and 2019. And Spain is the reigning champions. They won in 2023. So that's 50 points to Meaty Fish Hot Dog and 20 to D'Lo and Chaz. You say we don't talk about women's soccer on this podcast. Well, question 2 in 5 on 3.
Uh-oh.
Please give me the last 5 unique NWSL champions.
Oh my God. Diabolical.
I will accept city names.
We're checking in with all 17 answers, and we know them in chronological order.
All right.
Hell yeah. This is not the Winter Classic question again.
That's right.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog is checked in. D'Lo and Chaz, talk it out.
Well, clearly I didn't know. What
I know the name. I know the name of the Seattle team, and the only thing that I know for sure is I think Orlando won last year.
That's good. I'm good. It's nice to see that city win something.
It's nice for Taco to be generous with a location. And that wouldn't help. I'm almost positive they haven't won, the Washington team, because their team name is OL Reign, which doesn't give you a location or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure they haven't won, even though they have like Megan Rapinoe and others.
Okay.
So I say we check in with Orlando and call it a day.
All right, sounds good.
Like done with the recording, like we should just stop. So all right, see you guys. Yeah. Bye.
All right, D'Lo and Chaz have left the building. Meaty Fish Hot Dog, what you got?
All right, so we'll piece this together so I could throw my teammate under the bus just in case we went off the rails here. So Ed came very quickly with the Orlando Pride one last year. I said I've got 2 homer answers because I know the North Carolina Courage, who I've seen play like 15 minutes from my house. I know they've been in the last 5, and I also know the Portland Thorns have been in the last 5. And then Ed threw in, he's absolutely positive Washington is on the list, DC, because he has relatives there. And then we decided to throw our 5th one in as New York City. So we went for all 5. Ed rules.
Well, let's go in order here. The defending champions of the NWSL are the Orlando Pride. In 2023, the champions defeating the OL Reign were Gotham FC. So New York City does count. Before that, in 2022, it was the Portland Thorns. 2021 was the Washington Spirit. And then 2019 and 18 was the North Carolina Courage. So that is 50 points to Meaty Fish Hot Dog and 10 to D'Lo and Chaz.
That's so stupid.
Fun fact, Western New York, actually probably about 20 minutes from here, used to have a team, and they dissolved in like 2018. So
I have to say, when we went to a Courage game last year, the crowd was huge, and it was actually it was fun. It was a good time.
I still am meaning to get down to a Bay FC game. They look really fun. It's just they play in San Jose, and that's basically 2 days away from me.
Caltrain.
Yeah, Caltrain is fun. You can drink on them. All right. The final list in 5 on 3 is not a women's soccer list. It is a women's sports list, though. Please give me the top 5 WNBA career points leaders.
Taco, we are going to check in.
D'Lo and Chaz have checked in, so Meaty Fish Hot Dog, talk it out.
All right, so this was all Eid, but I'll get the ball rolling. I said Diana Taurasi and Tina Thompson, and then Eid played up his video game knowledge, and you can take it from here.
Tina Charles, Tamika Catchings, and David's inappropriate message to me is Dewana Boner, but I think it's Bonner.
Okay,
specifically,
so you're checking in with those
from
five?
Street Fighter.
Sure. You checking in with those five?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And D'Lo and Chaz, what you got?
That sounds right to me, but we felt comfortable with 4. I knew that I felt good about Taurasi, Tina Charles, and Tina Thompson, and then I try to watch most Storm games, and I know Dewana Bonner is on that list, and I just didn't feel comfortable with a 5th because I know also from those broadcasts that Nneka Ogwumike is very close. So I wasn't sure if she had bumped anybody off yet. I didn't feel comfortable with it. So we just checked in with the 4, Taurasi, Charles, Thompson, and Bonner.
All right. Checked in with those 4. Eric, can you remind me who were your 5? There were those 4 and
Catchings.
Thank you. Okay. Well, let's go down the list here. Number 1, Diana Taurasi, 10,646. Number 2 on the list, Tina Charles, 8,099 and counting. Number 3, Dewana Bonner, 7,619 and counting. Number 4, Tina Thompson, 7,488. And number 5, Tamika Catchings, 7,380. So points to both teams. Nneka Ogwumike is rapidly approaching Tamika Catchings. Probably won't catch her by the end of this season, but if she plays next season, she'll catch her. She's at 69.72. Rounding out the top 10, Candace Dupree, Cappy Pondexter, Sue Bird, and Candace Parker.
It's really unfortunate that Nneka didn't miss a 3 in one of the last games before this recording. That would have been really cool.
All right. After the second quarter, here are our scores. Meaty Fish Hot Dog has 250. D'Lo and Chaz with 145. And that takes us to halftime.
It is now time for the halftime show. There will be 3 entertainment questions pertaining to sports, with each question worth 25 points.
And for this halftime, since, if you haven't noticed by now, this is an all-women sports game.
Oh, no.
For halftime, this halftime is going to be entitled, Let's Objectify the Men for Once. This is going to be pop culture questions objectifying men.
Oh, no.
Gabriel Landeskog.
Bastion Booger.
Same thing.
Points to both teams.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really, when it comes down to it.
All right, question number 1. Wrestler, actor, and podcast favorite Kevin Nash portrays a character with what nickname, also the name of a Disney animated film, in the Magic Mike cinematic universe?
Check in.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog has checked in. Chaz and D'Lo, talk it out.
I just want to say I feel uncomfortable that David Lux has seen Magic Mike. It just makes me feel weird. I haven't seen Magic Mike.
I have, unfortunately, and I know Kevin Nash is in it.
Yeah, I know he's in it.
I can see his dyed beard right now.
Right. Any idea of the name?
Let me look at the question, see if it stirs anything.
Do they have? So I assume they have like fun nicknames in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what Disney film would be like a male stripper name? I guess is the real way to break down this question. Like Pocahontas. Like it would have to be.
Do you want a boner?
Monana on her.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney animated film. So I don't think he's probably not called The Incredibles.
Screwlon. Let's see. What nickname? Also the name of a Disney animated film. So it shares the name.
Yeah. So like, is he into cocaine? Is it Snow White?
Is it Robin Hood? Is it Aladdin?
Oh, it could be Aladdin. I mean, why not?
Taco, this is the equivalent of Scott and Mason running through every single NFL team. They're just going to do the whole Disney lexicon here.
The problem
sure. I'm good. I'm good with it. I don't think I'm going to pull this. We can say Aladdin. I have no idea.
All right. We'll just put everyone out of their misery and check in with Aladdin.
And Meaty Fish Hot Dog, what you got?
I don't think I would have had it without the Disney hint, but I'm pretty sure it's Tarzan.
Oh.
One team is getting their points. The correct answer is Tarzan. Question number 2 of halftime. What actor plays Kevin the receptionist in the 2016 mostly female reboot of Ghostbusters, expertly inverting the movie trope of woman whose only quality and personality trait is being attractive?
We can check in.
D'Lo and Chaz have checked in. Meaty Fish Hot Dog, talk it out.
We need the first name because I get them confused.
Yes.
It's Chris, right? Chris.
I don't think
Chris,
I saw
Chris.
Oh, are you talking
Chris
about Chris Hemsworth? Yes.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Yes. Yeah,
Hemsworth,
I don't think
sorry.
I saw this entirely through, and I didn't know that he plays the same basic character as what's her name? Annie Potts is the one in the original. Yeah.
It's
Chris
Leslie Jones is amazing, and most people crap all over the female version. Leslie Jones was awesome in that, but she's awesome in everything. So anyway, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what you got?
Yeah. Yep. It's definitely Chris Hemsworth.
Both teams are getting their points. It is Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. All right, the final question in Let's Objectify the Men. Abbreviated SLG, what specific accessory is having a moment in 2025 thanks to actors like Jonathan Bailey, Pedro Pascal, Michael B. Jordan, and Andrew Garfield?
Having a moment. Yeah, all right. We'll check in.
All right, D'Lo and Chaz have checked in. Meaty Fish Hot Dog, talk it out.
All right. So if the G is glasses, because that seems like a good accessory.
It's not.
It's not? Well, then what else could it be?
Here's the thing.
Yeah. Hit me.
If you read the question and this whole halftime,
Yeah.
it's having a specific moment because men are now using it. So it's something that I would assume men don't normally or have not in the past used.
No, but he said the theme is objectifying men. So it could be something where it's something derogatory. Okay, all right, never mind. Okay.
So no, I'm just saying. So what I sent you was handbag. I'm thinking it's a handbag of some type. So what does the SLG mean in referring to a handbag? And that's why I said small leather goods.
Oh,
but
you mean like small leather goods, and it's actually a man purse?
Yes, a merce.
A merce,
but,
right?
Yeah,
right.
I've heard the term small leather goods before, but I don't know what it was referring to because I'm old.
That sounds like a store in Buffalo somewhere.
All right, then say small leather goods. I think it's fine. I'm totally hooked up on glasses and something little glasses.
I think it's referring to a handbag. That's why I said. But
okay.
I think if it's SLG, it would be, I guess.
I got nothing. I believe me. I don't know the answer to this question. So,
all right, we're gonna check in with what I said.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what'd you check in with?
Apparently, we had less than they did on this. Yeah, we had no idea. David, thankfully, was nice enough to send a chat to everyone that said something about glasses. So we were thinking glasses and trying to figure out what SLG would stand for. And we just checked in with sexy little glasses, although we also reserve the right to change it to slutty little glasses, depending on how cool you want to sound. So sexy or slutty little glasses is our answer.
I'm going to need you to check in one of those answers.
Oh,
I guess to be fair, we should check in with the one that we originally checked in with.
Yeah, I did come to that way after.
Yeah, we're fair players. We just want to make that known. We play the game the right way. I never take performance enhancing substances before I come on this podcast. So we checked in with sexy little glasses.
Well, neither team is getting points. The correct answer is slutty little glasses.
Wow. Oh, I'm so mad at myself.
And this refers to those like tiny little wireframe glasses that are very much in fashion now. And all of these actors are wearing them, and the internet has coined them slutty little glasses.
I gotta see these things.
Gotta get a glimpse of these warlocks.
I gotta get a look at these warlocks.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Last time I was in a glasses store, I tried on some slutty little glasses. I look really fucking good in them. So, like
good.
All right, hey, check. See me Google that. Matt Takimoto in slutty little glasses.
See, I don't need glasses.
I'm in incognito mode, so I can do that.
All right. After halftime, we have the following scores: Meaty Fish Hot Dog has 300. D'Lo and Chaz with 170. That brings us to the third quarter, which is let it ride or throw in the towel.
let it ride, or throw in the towel. For this quarter, there will be 4 questions in a given category that increase in difficulty. After each question, teams can decide to let it ride and attempt the next question, or throw in the towel and take the points they have accumulated to that point. Each question is worth 50 points. If a team answers incorrectly, they will lose half of their points accumulated in the quarter.
We'll let it ride.
Yeah, we will.
And this is going to be a shared last name edition of Let It Ride or Throw in the Towel. I'm going to describe 2 athletes. You need to tell me their shared last name. Question number 1. WNBA Hall of Famer, who ranks 3rd all-time in career threes made, is the former head coach of the New York Liberty, and is the first female athlete in Ohio State history to have her number retired, and the member of the Triple Espresso front line that exercised penalty kick demons at the 2024 Paris Olympics, converting her shootout attempt in the semifinals versus Canada, a year after missing the goal completely in the women's national team's 2023 World Cup shootout loss versus Sweden. And if you aren't sure, it's a really common name.
Yeah. All right. We'll check in.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog is checked in. D'Lo and Chaz, talk it out.
Yeah, you know the triple espresso?
No.
No, okay. It's what I thought. Yeah, it's that Sabrina Carpenter song, but when you listen to it 3 times, right? Okay, so WNBA Hall of Famer with a lot of 3-pointers. That's interesting. With a common last name, so it takes a lot of, not a lot, but it takes some WNBA Hall of Famers off the table. Like, I don't think Lobo is a common last name, and I don't think she was making 3-pointers
or going to Ohio State.
Yeah, any of those. Right, so so who's from Ohio State? I don't remember them ever really being
right. That's the problem. Is
good.
This should probably trigger it for us because it's not like Ohio State is like this women's basketball factory. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of you could just graze past that. Yeah, that's interesting. Former head coach of the Liberty.
I think we might just have to go with a generic last name. Like, I don't.
This is like my favorite thing. All right. It's a really common name.
It's a really common name. He emphasized really.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's Johnson because, we go Lucky Johnson a lot. If not, then we're thinking, I don't even know. We think, is this a white last name? This has got to be a white last name.
What's a white last name?
Like Walsh. Am I wrong? Name a black Walsh.
Matt Walsh.
Don't say Jordan Walsh either, because that dude looks like he's basically Charlie Villanueva's little brother. No, all the ones I'm thinking of are not white.
Wait,
something's happening.
Katie Smith.
Oh yeah,
that's
sure.
the 3. Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah,
good
for sure.
God,
I don't remember her being from Ohio State, but definitely.
No, I don't remember that. But Coach of the Liberty hit a lot of threes.
She did.
Common last name. Yeah,
that's Katie it for Smith. Sure. So we're checking in with Smith.
And Meaty Fish Hot Dog, what's check in with?
We checked in with Walsh. No, I'm kidding. We also checked in.
You probably got it right.
We also checked in with Smith.
Both teams getting their points. It is Smith, Katie Smith, and Sophia Smith. Well, let's go to Meaty Fish Hot Dog first. Would you like to let it ride or throw in the towel?
Oh God.
Man. All right, there's no question. We're gonna let it ride. He just gave me the look, so I don't think there's any question.
And D'Lo and Chaz, would you like to let it ride or throw in the towel?
We might as well. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, the real question is, are there 2 Dietrichsons? Because that's really what we need to decide here.
No, but there are 2 Zahariases. All right. Both teams letting it ride. Here we go to question 2 and let it ride or throw in the towel. U.S. Olympic fencer, who in 2016 became the first American woman to win an Olympic medal while wearing a hijab. And U.S. track athlete, who also in 2016 won gold in the 400-meter hurdles and won silver in 2020, finishing behind only Sydney McLaughlin's world record performance. If you aren't sure, it's a really common Arabic name.
We'll check in.
Meaty Fish Hot Dog is checked in. D'Lo and Chaz, talk it out.
Muhammad, it's the most common name in the world. Read a book.
I want to rely on that or Muhammad.
Yeah.
You want to rely on McLovin for this answer?
Yeah, I have nothing else. I'm not going to grab this any other way. If you have something to latch onto, I'm cool with it.
I just sent you over Singh, which is basically the Arabic Smith.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was in the other chat. Yeah, or that. Yeah, let's do it.
Shout out to my friend Harmeet Singh. So shout out, Harry. I know you don't listen to this podcast, but what up? but it's obviously a very common Arabic name.
You're not gonna shout out Tiger Ali Singh or Satnam Singh?
If it's too bad he never had a crappy tag. He actually hung out with Lowdown a little bit. I remember the three of them. They had a 6-man tag match. Tiger Ali Singh, aka Jinder Mahal, 15 years before Jinder Mahal. 100%. You cool with Singh? I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have anything.
Literally the Arabic Smith. So we're gonna check in with Arabic Smith, aka
Arabic Smith all of a sudden enters the chat as an episode title.
And meaty fish hot dog. What you got?
You should have stuck with Marcus's answer. It's Muhammad. Singh is a Sikh and a Hindu name, I think, more than it's an Arabic name. But Muhammad, I knew this one from Muhammad, not just because you said it was a common name, but also because what's her first name? Delilah, something like that.
Delilah.
Yeah. I mean, she's no Sydney McLaughlin, let's be honest. But anyway,
she's not terrible.
No, she's not terrible. Sydney's unbelievable. All right, Muhammad.
One team is getting points. It is Ibtihaj and Dalilah Muhammad. And yeah, in 2020, when Dalilah Muhammad won the silver, her time would have been the world record.
Right.
If not for Sydney McLaughlin running faster in the same race.
I can't tell if these old pervs up there are just like, yeah, she's no Sydney McLaughlin, but she's pretty close. If they actually mean ability-wise or not. These old pervs up there.
These old pervs.
We're changing our team name.
I was just gonna go do that in the spreadsheet. All right. So these old pervs, would you like to let it ride or throw in the towel?
Yeah.
The question is, what do you put on a fish hot dog? David?
Tartar?
I think it was tartar sauce, but I'm not. Yeah. These old pervs in our slutty little glasses. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna let it ride.
All right. Question 3 in Let It Ride or Throw in the Towel. Former UConn forward, who is the 6th pick to the Washington Mystics in 2024, and All Elite Wrestling referee, who's the first woman to referee a men's world championship match on pay-per-view.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate because I don't think I would have get it from that at all. And there's not even a clue.
Sucks.
See, there's not even a clue like this is a really common, Jewish last name or something, and then I can just. I don't know who the referee is. So I to be honest with you, I mean, I could piece together a bunch of names of UConn players. Wait, 2024.
That was the recent enough, right?
That was the Caitlin Clark draft.
Yeah.
Who was the best UConn player? But it wasn't what's her name because she just went Beckers.
Yeah.
She was 2025. So best player on those UConn teams, Aaliyah Edwards, maybe?
Does it have to be? I mean, it's got to be a somewhat common.
Edwards. Aaliyah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't remember her going to the Mystics. She definitely played for UConn, and she probably came out the year before that.
She's on the Mystics.
Is she? Well, then it's got to be that. It's got to be that. Okay. We'll check in with Edwards. No clue who the wrestler is. Or the referee, sorry.
One team is getting points. Correct answer is Edwards, Aaliyah Edwards, and AEW referee Aubrey Edwards.
Oh.
And on the indie circuit, Aubrey Edwards performed under the name Girl Hebner.
You're kidding me.
And Seattle legend Aubrey Edwards.
Yes, Seattle legend Aubrey Edwards, indeed.
But wait a minute, Girl Hebner, as in
her ring name was Girl Hebner.
Oh, for Pete's sake. That's so funny.
No. For Earl's
but literally with a G and then spelled like Earl Hebner.
Gearl.
Oh my God.
Girl Hebner.
Also,
I think she got to work with Earl Hebner at some point.
Wait, but not what was Earl Hebner's twin brother's name that caused the Dave Hebner? Okay.
And shout out to Brian Hebner too, Earl's son, SmackDown referee.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Hebner was terrible.
Nepo baby.
Yeah. Right. Eat any chance I'm going to convince you to throw in the towel, or we're going for this no matter what.
Oh, do you take these points home with you?
Okay. we're going to let it ride.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Question number 4, and let it ride or throw in the towel. American tennis star who had 3 runner-up finishes in Grand Slam singles events, won 2 Grand Slams and 2 Olympic golds in doubles, and currently features as part of ESPN's tennis coverage. And softball star who won 2 national championships at UCLA and 3 Olympic gold medals, and is considered by many to be the greatest softball pitcher of all time.
I thought the greatest football pitcher of all time was Jenny Finch. Or did she just get more than her due because of looking like Jenny Finch?
Here we go. Old pervs or old perving.
Old pervs be old pervin.
Oh God.
We're spoiled for choice for this episode title.
We are.
Let me hang on a second. I mean, the one that I remember from way back that won national championships at UCLA would be Lisa Fernandez. And
Okay. There's a tennis player. Mary Jo.
Mary Jo Fernandez. Is she part of the coverage now? Pam Shriver does all the women's matches that I remember.
But it's not just announcing. It's just, one of the people.
She could be studio. She could be studio or whatever. Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's probably that then. Let's do it.
All
right. We'll check in with Fernandez.
And one team is getting points. It is Mary Jo and Lisa Fernandez. Very nicely done. All right. So at the end of the third quarter, we have scores. Should I say them? Do we want to hear them?
No.
It's there's points.
We need to know what we can wager.
Both teams have points. Meaty Fish Hot Dog has 500. D'Lo and Chaz with 195. And Meaty Fish Hot Dog will be wagering 100 on all 4 of these questions. So D'Lo and Chaz, you're still in it, because that takes us to the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter, known as Put Your Fours Up. This quarter consists of 4 categorized questions that teams will wager up to 100 points each, not to exceed their current point total.
And our categories in this fourth quarter are softball, extreme sports, distance running, and rugby. It's now time for the teams to place their wagers.
We'd like to take a minute to invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at BenchwarmersTP. We also have a Facebook group for fans of the pod called The Bench. Join us there to comment on the latest episodes and share cool sports facts and trivia. If you'd be willing to rate and review us on iTunes or Stitcher, we'd greatly appreciate the support so that other people may find this podcast. Thanks.
Now that the wagers are in, on to the questions. Question number 1 in the category of softball. This left-handed pitcher became the first true $1 million arm in NCAA softball history in 2024 when she transferred from Stanford to Texas Tech. After leading the Red Raiders to a 2025 WCWS runner-up finish, she signed a $1.2 million deal for 2025. If you need an additional hint, her last name is 1 letter away from the country that won bronze in softball at the 2020 Olympics.
We'll check in.
D'Lo and Chaz has checked in. Meaty Fish Perv Dogs, talk it out.
Her name is 1 letter off from Canada. Her name is, it's not Candy, but it's something like that. Kennedy. I remember this whole deal. I was reading about her. I can't tell you her first name. It's something made up.
In a book.
Kennedy. Canady. We'll check that in.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what you got?
Yeah. Former RIP Pac-12 foe, Jordan Kennedy. She's unbelievable and carried that probably mediocre-ish Texas Tech team, but they have a big booster club and they're spending a lot of money in all sports, and most importantly, Jordan Kennedy. So yes, we also checked in with that for Scott.
100 points.
100 points.
Both teams are getting points. The first name, I'll give it to you because it was close enough. It's Najari Kennedy. Because you're losing, I'll give it to you. But yes, it was Najari Kennedy. Jordan Kennedy looks like a football player at the University of North Dakota.
He looks like one, or he actually is?
He is one.
He looks like this guy that would play football at North Dakota.
Right. All right. Moving on to question 2 in the category of extreme sports. After winning the gold medal in skateboard park at the 2024 Paris Games, she won her 8th Summer X gold medal, a record for female athletes. She's also the first woman to land a 720 and a 900. And she's also only 15 years old. Name this skateboarding prodigy. If you need an additional hint, her name appears in the previous question. Well, a homophone of it anyway.
We'll check in.
D'Lo and Chaz have checked in. Meaty Perv Hot Dogs. Talk it out.
True?
It's true.
Could it be true?
It's true.
Okay, it's true. That's what Paul Harvey used to say. That was a long time ago.
Arisa true.
Yes. Okay, we'll check that in.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what you got?
This was all Marcus, but since he stepped away, probably getting his food from Josh North. It's right around that time of night that Josh usually cooks and brings him dinner. We also checked in with True for 95 points.
Both teams are getting their points. Correct answer is Arisa True. Very nicely done, everybody. On to question 3 in the category of distance running. In 2024, she became the first female runner to finish the grueling Barkley Marathons, which consists of 100 miles of running and over 60,000 feet of elevation change within a 60-hour time limit with no aid stations available to runners. Name this literal trailblazer. If you need an additional hint, her last name appears in the previous question. Her actual last name this time.
Oh.
900.
All right, we'll check in.
D'Lo and Chaz have checked in. Meaty fish, old pervs. Talk it out.
I mean, if we're going based on that, just based on the clue, because I've heard of these races before, I've never paid attention to any of it.
Yeah, the only name that I've got, only because she was on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, is this woman who ran she set some record for running the Appalachian Trail faster than anybody's ever done it. But I don't think that's the same person. I don't think it's the same sport. So if we're going by words in the last question that could be last names, you threw out Paris. I think that's very reasonable.
It's probably the only name or word in there that would make sense as a last name.
Yeah,
to me.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We have nothing to lose.
All right, we'll check in with Paris for 100 points.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what you got?
I just want to say this is a sports trivia podcast that advocates for women's sports, and we're finding the answer by needle in a haystack word in the previous question.
Hey,
so apologies to women everywhere. Yeah, I tried to pick out some words too that made sense, like Paris stood out, but also gold. I mean, gold could easily be a last name. And park could be a last name. So we decided on park. So we checked in with park, and we don't have any points left to wager. So we wagered 0 points.
Well, one team is getting their points. Correct answer is Jasmine Paris.
Full name.
Very nicely done. On to the final question of the game in the category of rugby. The bronze medal match of the Paris Games in women's rugby sevens was won in dramatic fashion by the United States on a last-second full field run by which athlete? Hint, it's not Alona Mar. If you need an additional hint, her last name doesn't appear in the previous question, but it does sound like a famous entertainer.
All right, we're checked in.
D'Lo and Chaz have checked in, so old fish perv dogs for the last time. Talk it out.
A famous entertainer. He doesn't say a female entertainer.
I was watching this. I don't know. It was on the waiting room at the hospital, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Famous entertainer. It just hit me. Cedric the Entertainer. Could it be that somebody's last name is Cedric?
Who's that?
Cedric the Entertainer? Isn't that his name? Am I missing up names?
Is it the lady from what's that movie? Phenomenon? So it's not Bernie Mac. All right, cool. All right, go ahead.
He also capitalized entertainer for what it's worth.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh.
I know you don't read the questions. It's got to be.
Chris Angel for 100 points. No.
We'll check in Cedric for 100. I'm going off script here.
And D'Lo and Chaz, what you check in with?
We had no points left to wager. I saw this question, and it said famous entertainer, and immediately I thought, well, there's only one famous entertainer that I know, and that's Cedric V. So we checked in with Cedric for 0.
With V? You checked in with V. That's
All right, both teams are getting your points. D'Lo and Chaz, I'm giving you 69 points on that last question, just to keep things sporting. Yeah. It is Alex Cedric was the rugby player that scored that coast-to-coast goal to win the United States' first medal in women's rugby sevens. All right, the game has come to an end, and here are our scores. D'Lo and Chaz finishes with a very respectable 459 points. But our winners of tonight receiving our clipboard captains for this episode, receiving the coveted Jasmine Plummer Award. Jasmine Plummer, the first girl ever to play quarterback for a Pop Warner football team, and portrayed by Kiki Palmer in The Long Shots. With 900 points is Meaty Fish Hot Dog. Thanks, everybody, for playing. My voice is ready to go.
Yeah, it is.
Does anybody have anything else to say? before we get out of here?
I'm sure I had something, but I don't know. Everybody go have a hot dog. Just
Don't make it a fish hot dog.
Yeah, don't. That's gross. Just stop it.
The Mariners will make it to the American League Championship Series, but will dash my hopes again. That's my prediction from right now on July 31st. And shout out to my mom. Happy birthday. I got to hang out with her before we did this podcast. I love you so much. That's all I got.
All right. Shout out to Marcus's mom. That's why we did an all-women sports episode, was for you. For all of us here at the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast, David, Eric, Scott, and Marcus, I have been Taco. And until next time, we'll keep the bench warm.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch! Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
Into deep left center for Mitchell. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
That great music you're listening to is by Justin Nozick. Thanks to him for producing that music for us. You've been listening to the Benchwarmers Trivia Podcast. Make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We are at Benchwarmers TP.